Hello, everybody. Um, I'm experiencing some technical difficulties today, so I think this is going to be a very short stream. My apologies for the quality of the audio and video. I'm expecting it to be pretty bad. My upload speed is in the toilet right now, and I'm not sure if there's anything remaining that I can do about it without getting in contact with my ISP. So, what I had initially intended to talk about today was ChatGPT. Um, but, excuse me, proving once again that the road to hell is paved in good intentions. Um, this is just not really going to be a great uh, day for a demo. Um, so yeah, um, I will attempt to show something here, um, but we'll probably only go 30 minutes today. And we may regroup on this topic next week, hopefully, when my internet connection has been fully restored. But right now, I'm getting 260 to 270 meg download and less than 1 meg upload. So um, it's probably not worth the time to hang out here too long. Um, so, uh, welcome to 619 OTA and Jason from Jason's Lab. Um, Jason, you missed my little intro. My yeah, my upload speed is in the toilet. And that is with dropping the speed or dropping the quality to 720p. If I go standard def, I might be able to get away with 480p. I don't know if that's any better at all. Um, okay, we can try out screen sharing and see here what we can do. I'm not making any promises today. This is just, oh, that even looks awful in my preview. Um, so we'll just we'll try to do a new chat. So I opened my account this morning, um, and I've just been playing. Good morning, well, afternoon, Catherine. I guess at least here in Michigan, it's afternoon. Um, so it gives you some examples. My father was in the mortuary business for over 50 years. So one of the um, examples I put in earlier was give me a summary of the embalming process. And I'm not sure this is even going to cooperate with me right now. Uh, yeah, screen sharing is pretty blurry. Um, well, let me bump that back up to 720 and see if that uh, recovers at all. But it does not seem like we're having a very good day on my end. Um, so I don't even know. Uh, just to, if this even wants to cooperate. Uh, I'm just curious what's happening here. My ping speed is getting worse from when I tested earlier. Yeah, 230 for download speed, 240. And there it is. Yep. Um, like I said, this is in the toilet. 0.23 megabit upload. Uh, so yeah. Um, anyway, um, uh, it's the internet, Jason. It's the last week and a half. Um, things have been all over the map, and there's been no real rhyme or reason to it. There was a day when I was real sick. I don't know, week ago, week little over a week ago. That the internet was down for almost the whole day, and when it did get restored, not. Um, it has not been performing to the advertised speeds, and certainly not what we're paying for. Because I'm actually supposed to be getting 500 megabit down and 50, I think it's 50 up, and it is just not performing. I'm on cable. Um, I am probably going to be in the chat with the ISP this afternoon, and finding out about potentially replacing my cable modem, because I've had this cable modem since 2013, so almost 10 years, because I got it in August or September of 2013. Um, and yes, I've tried turning it off and on again. That I tried before I went live, and it made zero difference. Um, so, but anyways, other than having a little bit of a residual cough going on yet, I'm finally more or less uh, recovered um, from being sick. Um, just a little bit of a lingering cough and some congestion, but if that's the worst it's going to be, then um, we'll figure it out. We'll work through it. But um, I'm not even sure this is going to let me do this. Um, yeah. Um, it was doing great for a while this morning. I was able to get consistent responses back. Um, it's just not. Okay, let's try this one more time. Um, yeah, maybe we've got little luck here. So, um, I'm I'm just on the fence about this. I mean, it's very impressive technology on one hand, but with it being publicly available for anybody to access, I am very interested in what might happen, what people might try to do with this. Um, I've already seen the report on one college professor that has already integrated this into his curriculum for at least one class and made it not only a suggestion, but made it mandatory to use it as a tool for his students. Um, um, but uh, it's very telling what this can quickly generate. And yes, I am one of those people. I have gone so far as playing with generating outlines for videos. I'm not sure I'm going to use them in their raw form, but I may make modifications and use them. Um, but yeah, just like that, you can get an outline of Shakespeare's Macbeth. Um, and it's it's uh it's crazy. It's crazy. Um, um, you could give it um, summarize the government of England, and it will spit back uh, without hesitation all about um, the British government. And as a starting point for research and things, I just uh, I'm curious to see how this is going to develop over time. Um, People were using it to create malware and phishing emails, but they blocked that. But you saw the news. ChatGPT was used to pass a lawyer's final. Yes, I've seen crazy things like that. Um, it's It's crazy. I've got a niece that will be going into high school in the fall, and I wonder, what her 4 years of high school are going to be like with a tool like this available. Um, One thing to note is that ChatGPT will be confidently wrong about things, must be fact checked. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I mentioned that it's a starting point for research. But like I did with, list of 10 Linux commands, um, there's nothing at all wrong with that list. And, you, you know, um, um, you could, um, write an rsync script to back up files to an external drive. I think I saw a demo of somebody else did something very similar to this. Maybe we'll stump it. Um, this is just kind of crazy. And it gives you the code, it gives you an explanation of what the different options are going to do for you. Um, and that the delete flag is going to delete files in the destination directory that are not present in the source directory. Um, it's um, noise from your cell phone in the audio. Um, there's nothing coming from my cell phone. I can even just power it off. Uh, Phone is turned off. So I don't know what that is. So uh anyways, yeah, Chat GPT is, no interference not from the cell phone speaker because the cell phone is turned off. I don't even have the server running in here right now. Um, I think it's okay. Yeah, there was no sound coming from the cell phone, but I turned it off, so that's not even an issue. I think a lot of this is due to this horrid upload speed that I'm dealing with, um, and yeah, um, but yeah, I've let's see. So I was just messing around, and I doubt I will use this, but I will paste it in here again just for the sake of argument. um, and write a script on getting started with PowerShell. And um, yeah, it spits you back. Just like the bash example for rsync, it spits back all the information and um, explanation of the commands. Um, it was interference noise not audible to you in the room. Turning off your cell phone fixed it. It must have, because yeah, I couldn't hear it at all. Um, now that's not to say that my hearing is as good as it once was. Too many years listening to heavy metal music at extensive volumes and attending concerts and things that young people do, and uh, I have the scars to to prove it. Cellular bonding would have come in handy as a backup to your situation today. Yes. Um, so, um, yeah, makes me wonder sometimes if I shouldn't consider switching to like a Verizon home internet or T-Mobile home internet and um, ditch the cable connection, or at least have it as a backup connection. Um, because there are times when I will say that my ISP over the years I've been here, almost 10 years, overall has been very reliable. But when there are problems, uh, they don't always expedite a proper fix. Um, I'm not 100% sure that it's my equipment. That is something I'm going to investigate further this afternoon. But um, yeah, we'll just keep this one short, and we'll cut it at about 30 minutes. Um, so about 8 more minutes. But um, yeah, there are many things I think that you could do with ChatGPT, and at least use it as a starting point and cross reference with other material. Um, so, you can find out how to restrict access to OpenSSH. Talks about SSHD config. Um, Permit root logon to no, which is one thing that I always do. Yeah. um, Disable unused protocols. Enable logging. Monitor the server regularly. I'm impressed and just a little bit in awe of what this is doing. Um, so I'm hoping next week will be better. Um, and yes, between being sick and this crazy internet issue, YouTube is a challenge to say the least. Um, so I think I will I think I will start wrapping this up. Um, and hope that next week is better. I may do um, possibly a Tuesday night live stream or something if I can recover my uh, upload speed in some way. Um, but yeah, this is a little crazy. I've not seen an upload speed this poor in quite a long time. I mean, it has normally been at least 10 megabit upload. But this is just, and now even the download speed is down. But I, and I checked my bandwidth usage for the month, and I'm way below the cap that they put in place. So I I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. I'm going to go through and go so far as checking cables and different things this afternoon and see if any of it makes a difference. But this is a little crazy, very disappointing for me. But some days it happens, and some days, um, well, let's put it this way: some days you're the windshield, and some days you're the bug. Today I feel like the bug. So, excuse me. Um, all right. Well, uh, so I guess that's a first look at ChatGPT. I had hoped to do more with it today. Um, you know, it will write me a script for introduction to Linux, and it's uh I can't even believe that you can do this. It's just awe inspiring. So, um, all right. Well, thank you, Tony. I'm going to jump into it and see what I can figure out. I I somewhat suspect that maybe the cable modem is deserving of a replacement. I need to find out which new cable modems my ISP will actually let me use if I buy it myself. Because I'm not in favor of renting cable modems. So this will probably be an interesting couple days trying to get things sorted. But I'm going to see if I can't at least record a video this afternoon, and uh, I'll just throw it on a flash drive and upload it from work tomorrow. At least there, I know my connection is solid. We've got a fiber connection at the library, so I should be able to fire up my laptop and upload the video, and then I can schedule it when I get home, probably for release on Tuesday. But uh, this will give me an excuse to do further troubleshooting and um, do some reorganization of some cables and hopefully track down a root cause for this issue. Um, so we'll see. But I want to thank you all for coming out today. I know the AV stuff has not been great, but thank you for sticking around for half an hour. I won't torture you any longer. Um, I almost feel guilty about asking for people to like this video because it's just not what I intended it to be at all. And so use your own discretion there. And we gave it a shot, and um, yeah. So thank you, everybody. Have a great afternoon, and I'm pushing for something better next week. See you then.